Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wabihi nasta'in wa ala umuri dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wa mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'du. First of all, thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who always give us health, blessing and salvation for all of us so that we can to be here without trouble at all. And I will never forget to salawat and salam to our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who really loved by Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala and saved the human life from destruction in the safety. That's the right of the path Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Hello everyone, my name is Raden Nurzakyah, but you can call me Zaki. I'm a first semester student, majoring English Education, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education at Ibn Khaldun University. On this good opportunity today, I will talk about the education during the pandemic, and I will share my opinion about education during the pandemic from the student point of view, and I will divide my opinion into positive and negative. Okay, let's get started. Starting in 2020, the world was shocked by the emergence of the highly contagious and deadly outbreak of the coronavirus. Starting from the Wuhan, China, the coronavirus quickly became a global pandemic in almost all countries in the world. All aspects of life have changed as a result of global outbreak. Hereinafter referred to as the COVID-19 pandemic, the world of education is no exception. Similar the situation in other countries all over the world. All schools in Indonesia are closed for an undetermined period of time, and the learning process is carried out remotely. Learning has changed drastically from directly face-to-face to online learning to via online from their home. Online learning is a system without face-to-face directly between the teacher and student, but learning is done through by the internet network. This online learning has a big challenge for teacher and student, of course. And now I will share my opinion from student point of view about education during the pandemic. I will start with the positive one. The first is, uh, in my opinion, education during the pandemic is a flexible education. By learning at home, I can be flexible managing my time, such as doing my college work, helping my parents, taking break, worshiping and others, and even I also be able to have part-time work in my first semester and so on. The second is, with online learning during the pandemic, knowledge about technology increases. Online learning can add insight and ability to use various applications in learning process. At first, I didn't know what is the Zoom app was. I didn't know what is Google Classroom app was, and I didn't know what the Padlet app was. Through this online learning, finally I know and I get to use using the Zoom application for learning. This application allows us to communicate with several people without meeting in person. And many new application and website that I know and I learn when I'm starting online learning, such as Google Classroom, Padlet, several online dictionaries that provide academic words. It's really helped me. And I have a little story about the existing this technology, uh, that this technology have saved me when I did a student exchange between the regions. The program from the government called Pertukaran Mahasiswa Merdeka. I couldn't go there because the pandemic, of course, but I will still be able to meet my friend there to online classes or hybrid classes held there. I still can meet them through Zoom, and the lecturer still can give me the assignment through the LMS, and I still can collecting my assignment through LMS or Google Classroom. uh, I want to say thanks for the technology that has have saved me at the time. Back to the topics. Giving assignment when the lecturer giving assignment using video making application, it also add insight and motivates to me as a student to be creative in doing assignment. Like when my lecturer give me the assignment to make a presentation, make oral presentation through videos, and I need to edit it. At first I don't know how to edit and what kind of the application that good for editing. After my lecturer asked me to do that assignment, I learn and I know, and I more creative when I edit videos. Technology has made it easier for me to do online learning for these years. uh, and the third, I think, uh, online learning increase closeness with family. One thing that I really like about online learning is that I have more time to spend with my family during this pandemic. My parent and my sister, also my brother, working for home, and I'm very happy because I can meet them all day at home. The many moments of togetherness that I created when gathering with my family, and the support from my family really helped me to be more enthusiastic about doing college assignment and carry out online classes. Okay, turn to the negative opinion. The first, to be honest, education during the pandemic is really complicated. Everything is completely online, starting from studying lesson modules, practicing question, collecting assignment, discussing with friends, or taking tests. Even though the online system makes a lot of things easier, but in the learning process, I also experience as a student, I also experience many obstacles when I'm doing online learning, such as when I'm making and sending photos, videos, or downloading the materials or uploading assignment that I have been done. All of that takes quite a too long time to process and make my smartphone memory full. And the deadline for submitting assignment is too fast at first, but almost every day I have almost every day I have assignment to be done and submit at the same day, and I get dizzy and stressed if I'm still working on assignment. Then there are other assignments that must be submitted at the same time. As a result, there is an assignment that I was late to collect. Not to mention some miscommunication that occurs between the lecturer and student when delivering the materials, or with other fellow student when doing group assignment. And the second problem is internet construction. That the things I don't like when learning online is that sometimes I constrained by a bad internet connection, so that sometimes I miss the important information conveyed by the lecturer. Or when it's raining heavily or the power goes out, I can't even enter to the Zoom room at all. I think and I also think about the students who don't have laptops or cell phones. Likewise, students whose families only have one cell phone and are used for studying by several children. Not to mention the problem of using the internet quota. There must have been very constrained in sending several tasks that had to be completely in one day, right? They must have been very it may be necessary to think of the solution so that the online learning process can be easily carried out by all the students, especially those who are constrained by the availability of these online learning tools. Even though studying at home is fine, but nothing can replace the joy of learning, meeting face to face with teacher and friend in class. Okay, that's my opinion about online learning. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.